Tonight, you'll certainly feel the rhythm as dancers perform live at Lincoln Center right in the plaza.
Yes, you heard right, live in the open air, and it's for a fantastic cause. Our next guest is here to tell us about this can't-miss performance. Please welcome dancer and choreographer Kevin Boseman. Kevin, good morning. It is great to see you.
Good morning. Thank you for having me. Great to see you.
Yes, we know New York is now fully reopened and the timing really could not be more perfect. So tell us about this show, the upcoming performance, and how you are hoping to honor your brother's legacy.
So Dance Against Cancer is a benefit performance. It's in its 10th year. Have raised over $2 million for the American Cancer Society for research and initiatives for cancer patients and their families. And we are just thrilled to perform tonight for New York audiences. This is the first ticketed performance of dance since COVID. And I am dancing for myself, a cancer survivor. I'm in remission, as well as for my brother, Chadwick Boseman, who passed away from cancer last August.
I mean, this is the biggest ticketed event really since COVID, and it's one heck of an event to do it, right? So you just mentioned that you're a cancer survivor in remission for almost 2 years. I was reading about you this morning, and you really talked about why not saying the kind of cancer for you matters in the larger scope of the story, right? We know your brother Chadwick lost his battle with colon cancer. Can you explain what you meant by that?
You know, it's not about what kind of cancer I had, and also I didn't want to confuse the story around his battle with cancer by talking about my own specific type of cancer. It's really about all of us making sure that we are being aware of our bodies, changes in our bodies, keeping our regular visits and checkups. Over 22 million people missed their screenings, cancer screenings last year because of COVID. So it's very important that we are our first line of defense, that we're going to our doctors. I detected a lump and alerted my doctor at a routine visit, and that's how I caught mine early and was able to get treatment early.
Absolutely. And we know you and your brothers, both incredible performers. It's interesting. I understand that you were actually in the business even before Chadwick. So I'm curious, do you come from a family of performers?
I am the first in my immediate family professional performer. I started out as a dancer, dancing for companies like Martha Graham Dance Company and Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater, and then have done quite a lot of Broadway. And if Chad were here to tell the story himself, he'd say, I really started out when I was about 8 years old in a theater program, growing up in public schools in South Carolina in our hometown. And I was doing community musical theater. And my mom would often come to the end of rehearsals, and he would sit back and watch me on stage. And we had no idea that he was at all even interested in being in the business until he applied for college at Howard University and decided to go into the fine arts program.
My goodness. And, you know, Lion King, Shrek the Musical, The Color Purple, just some of your Broadway titles, by the way. Dare I ask, who was a better dancer?
Oh, definitely me.
Hands down.
You know, I mean, you are the choreographer, right? After all, and now you're in Brooklyn. By the way, this is the first performance for you since your diagnosis, right? So what does this mean for you to be on the stage?
This is my first performance since about 2000. Well, I've done small performances, but this is the first time that I've really done something big with a bunch of dancers since about 2014. And, you know, tonight is not about me showcasing myself as a dancer. It's about being a part of this beautiful community that we've created and supporting Dance Against Cancer and the American Cancer Society.
And what was it like for you, Kevin? This is almost like a homecoming, right? We've been through so much over this last year. How does it feel for you to be back on the stage again? And what do you want people to take away from this really intimate, heart-filled performance?
You know, the most important thing that we're trying to convey this evening is hope and awareness. Like I said, over 22 million people missed their cancer screenings last year. we're excited because it is the first ticketed performance of dance in over a year. So we're excited to give back. Of course, as dancers, as performers, our mission is to give and to inspire audiences. So we're excited to inspire audiences tonight.
We were
and
excited.
hopefully raise awareness and raise money, of course.
Yeah, and that's the key right here, right? What an honor to speak with you this morning. Thank you for coming on to talk about this and about the event as well. What a joy to talk to you. Dance Against Cancer will take place tonight, 7:30 p.m. Tickets to attend the event are $250, available at dacny.org. Streaming tickets have a suggested donation of $15 for students, $40 for general admission, but you just heard Kevin talk about right there. It's really about raising the awareness and raising money for such a good cause.
Absolutely.